for you.
And we begin tonight with a shocking story on just how little is spent fixing the thousands of highway lights that are burned out and broken across Michigan.
We're talking about lights that belong to the state of Michigan and pose a danger to drivers throughout southeast Michigan. 7 Action News reporter Simon Shakehead joins us live now from Southfield. And Simon, I interviewed the governor, and this story has gotten his attention.
Yes, it has. The governor has promised an additional $40 million, but he still won't say how much will be spent right here to fix the problem.
As chief electrician for MDOT in southeast Michigan, Richard Antuna has a truly impossible job.
This is 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
He's the man responsible for maintaining nearly 11,000 lights on highways in this region. Trouble is, more than 3,000 of them don't work. They're busted, broken, decrepit, and Antuna doesn't have what he needs to get them fixed.
Putting Band-Aids on repairs. It just is what it is.
It just is what it is because the state has given Antuna only 5 electricians to fix the lights and a budget of only $2.5 million, which is barely pocket change for the state.
I think it's very, very important. I want the lights on.
When Rhonda Padola saw our first report about the lights, she couldn't believe it. The Taylor woman has been hounding the governor's office about lights that are out on I-75, making her commute dangerous.
Nobody was taking me seriously or seemed to think that the problem was serious.
Padola points out the governor talks frequently about Detroit's streetlights.
They deserve better lighting. We need to make sure the lights are on,
while ignoring those he controls.
The governor keeps saying the lights should be on, and they're not.
When she raised the issue with his office, the response was maddening.
Kept thanking me for calling, but however, there was nothing the governor really could do.
Since Antuna's and Padola's pleas for help have gone unanswered, we took them straight to the governor, with Carolyn Clifford asking the tough questions.
Now, you're responsible for these lights. What are you going to do about it to get the lights back on?
For this budget I just proposed, in fact, we put in dollars to help deal with that. So there's a proposal to save $40 million for maintenance. That's in addition to nearly $250 million for roads in general.
But Antuna has a very specific request.
I wish I had 12 more electricians, 12 more bucket trucks, and $12 million, and I could make it happen.
12 electricians, 12 bucket trucks, and $12 million to repair all of the highway lights really in the region. Can you give him what he needs out of that $40 million?
Well, again, that's part of the whole budgetary process. The point is we're setting aside resources to help address the issue.
State Senator Glenn Anderson, a Democrat from Westland, isn't buying the governor's answer. He says even if the $40 million is approved, it may not go to fixing the lights.
Governor, let's be realistic. We need to make sure we're doing something on an emergency basis to make sure we get those lights on. It is something that I don't think is adequately addressed in the budget.
Now, this is obviously far from over, and we're going to continue to hold the governor accountable until these broken lights get fixed. Live in Southfield, Simon Shakehead, 7 Action News. Carolyn, back to you.
Simon, have you gotten any answers out of the governor's office? I know he told us just last week about that $40 million, but how soon will this problem get fixed, especially because people like the woman you spoke to feel like their lives are in danger?
Yeah, time is running out, and those are questions we're going to continue to send to the governor, and we're waiting to get those answers as we speak.
All right, Simon, good job following up on this story, and we'll wait to see what the governor has to say in the future. Thank you much.